It's the team that I will always talk about. This is the team that is not seen. This is the team which is sitting in some corners of this room. But this is the team that I call the Executive Committee of the Pakistani American Association of Colorado. This is the team that gives their time, gives their effort, hours and hours every week, takes the criticism, finds ways to bring the things together, find ways what is good for the organization. Thank you very much to each and every member of my executive committee who is present here and who could not be here for any reason. It could be work. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I will go back to the nostalgia of being in Pakistan. You know, I came here in 1987. I was born in 1958. So some people will call me ancient, but you know, that's all right. We keep going. And I remember when Pakistan television started their work over there, and I was not that mature and all that to see. I had two older brothers, and they had a few friends, and one of those friends were totally linked with the Pakistan television as a news anchor, as a moderator. Maybe he remembers or not, but I was reminding him the other day a program called The World Tonight. And I'm so honored to have him today. He is here in between Pakistan, but Habib Khan is here today, directly linked with the media in Pakistan. And I did request him to say a few words, and I will please ask you to share your views with us.
Well, that didn't catch me by surprise because he did give me some advance warning. So I did manage to write a few notes. Thank you, Amin, and thank you, everybody. It's a great honor to be here today in front of such a distinguished crowd. And hello, Mike. I happen to have a very interesting quote that I read the other day from Walter Lippmann, who's a very famous was a very famous American journalist. And he said, I quote, "The news and the truth are not necessarily the same thing." That I found to be a very insightful comment, the veracity of which I had discovered a long time ago when I joined television. This was way back in 1969-70. I became a newscaster for Pakistan television. In those days, PTV was the only television news channel in Pakistan, and it was a state-controlled channel. So we were just news readers. We would just read what the information ministry wanted us to tell the people. I remember a very interesting incident at that time. And this was during the 1971 war between India and Pakistan. I was doing the 6 o'clock English news, and it was the day that the capital of East Pakistan, Dhaka, fell to the Indian troops. Now this news came over Reuters or one of the news wires. I read out the news that Dhaka has fallen to the Indian troops, and we showed footage, a film clipping of the troops. I remember laying down their arms and then stepping back. And that was the news at 6 o'clock. Come 9 o'clock, which was the main bulletin. Total transformation of the news. It was not the fall of Dhaka. It was a peace treaty with India. And more importantly, the newsreel that we had was taken off the air. Not only was it taken off the air then, it has never, ever been shown on television in Pakistan. So media and news are not necessarily truthful all the time. However, that was a long time ago. And now I'm happy to report that media in Pakistan is totally free and open. This freedom was not brought about by the politicians. That's an interesting point. In between military governments, we had 10 years of democratic civilian rule. Politicians were afraid of news media. They considered it was a threat to their power base. So it fell upon an army general, General Musharraf, who really brought about this freedom of news media in Pakistan. I think he wanted to be close to the people. He understood that the Pakistanis have a hunger for information, for the truth. And he wanted to go with the popular feelings. So he deregulated the media. And as a result of that, today, there are over 20 news-related channels in Pakistan.